Okay, I need 3 pieces of evidence. Better split up. Wait, who am I talking to?
Talking to Counterfeiter Fanny gets us into this wonderful area. 3 locations we need to visit, 3 pieces of evidence. But first, look around. You've got some figments to find, and even if you need to get a little wet in this inky water, you can grab them. This one over here is particularly nasty. I'm not entirely sure how to grab it without getting wet. There might be a strategy to it, but to be honest, I've just chosen to get in the water. See? Easy.
This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
We'll find the tag soon enough. This figment is a little easier to get. You can just jump from platform to platform. Having a large figment means a large surface area to be able to actually pick it up.
Phew!
Bear in mind, the fish platforms, unlike these crates, will fall in the water.
Meow.
Hey, kitty.
Hi, kitty.
Meow. Don't eat the fish. It's full of mercury. Meow.
Whoa, kitty. What is up with that? And before going on, there are actually a couple more things to collect because we went around. These flagpoles are all over the place. And you can climb up to the top of this tower. The physics are a little bit weird. If you try to use Pouncy Ball, it may actually push you off, as there are some slanted surfaces, so I'm just trying to make it work as best I can to pick up a flag. And you get a fantastic view of the level at that. And a platform over there that doesn't seem to have any way to get to it. Keep that in mind for later. Alright. Done with Mercury Kitty.
Officer,
Hey, kid.
are you investigating Fanny Flats?
Sorry, kid. Can't, comment on an ongoing investigation and whatnot.
So you are investigating Fanny Flats?
I didn't say nothing.
What are you investigating?
Well, I'm thinking of investigating weird little kids with goggles who've recently drifted in from out of town.
He seems a little bit, slippery.
Any idea where I can find some evidence of Fanny Flats' crimes?
Corruption runs deep in this town, kid. You can find evidence of it everywhere. Especially in the fish cannery, the print shop, and the market.
What would you do with evidence if you were to hypothetically find some?
Oh, we'd use it to put the squeeze on Fanny, of course.
Like, legally speaking?
Yeah. Totally legal squeezing.
I'll let you get back to work.
Stay out of trouble, kid.
Well, I'd like to say I will, officer,
This carving is beautiful.
but it'll be a little bit hard.
We would have done more, but we got full.
Also, it seems like it's the bookworms that have been doing these tree carvings. You know, it is beautiful.
Hi, worms.
Yo!
The worms will also tell you where the 3 locations you need to go to are if for some reason you got lost.
Do either of you know which way the fish cannery is?
Yes, over there.
Well, we take you there, but the smell is out of control.
Which way to the print shop?
Oh, you do not want to go over there.
They're counterfeiters.
Shh! How can I get to the market?
That's way over there.
Don't bother. Prices are nuts.
What do you know about Fanny Flats?
She runs this town with her fake money business.
But she doesn't control us bookworms.
Every time she tries to cut us down, we just multiply.
Do you have any evidence that incriminates Fanny Flats?
Oh yeah, we just uncovered a big juicy piece of evidence this morning.
Can I have it?
We ate it? What did you expect?
Okay, bye. If you see any juicy evidence, please don't eat it.
Okay.
Jerks.
I need to find some evidence, quick.
Slow and steady
Wins the race?
wins the
Race?
evidence.
Oh, and of course, Elephant Cop.
Hey, seen any evidence around here?
Nope. If I did, I'd remember. I'm an elephant.
I noticed.
Notice what?
That you're an elephant.
Yeah, I am. What about it?
A little touchy. All three officers see us as a robber. We've seen this before. Same as the judge. So I guess they are, in a way, judgmental. All these three areas can be done in any given order, but I'll start with the fish cannery first. It's fairly simple. It's good to get it out of the way. On the way to the fish cannery, you can grab a couple figments easily. And it's also important to note that when you're traveling to an area, you can actually go between this, like anywhere in this interstitial area to easily get to one of the three. Now then, the fish cannery is here and requires use of time stop. Much like in the questionable area. Careful, don't touch the waterfall, or you will in fact get drowned or bumped off.
I think I smell some ripe evidence nearby. Better investigate.
Man, this place looks really, fishy.
Okay, you can borrow this. Hey! I'm going to steer easy squeezy.
A cool little thing to note is that these platforms are affected by time stop, as are the figments, if you can get the figments to cooperate.
Here you go!
Which makes them so much easier to collect sometimes. Especially that one. If you can target it, of course.
Aha! Here's the Hatbox tag.
Hey, at least we got the Hatbox tag. Those three figments are, as far as I know, the only three fish figments around here, and once you've got them, well, your life is just much easier. And to get evidence, we enter the books. This landscape is a little bit strange.
Yep.
I'm guessing somebody was really into typography, which kind of makes sense if Cassie's a writer.
Yep.
You can't go easily up here, but fortunately, this is a wall.
Yep. Now this looks fishy. Better take it as evidence. I think that's the best evidence I'll find in this part of town. I should check out the other neighborhoods for more.
Yes, indeed. We get left out on a nice little vantage point
I'll take this nugget.
with a nugget of wisdom and an ink trail to slide back on. Next up, we'll take care of the print shop. The way to the print shop intersects with some of the boats that go to the market. All of these boats have figments on them, so if you can grab a couple, it'll make your life a little bit easier, so you don't have to collect them later. Also, this bee figment right there. These little boats, I wonder if these are junks, also have a couple figments.
Yep.
Stick around near the entrance and you'll be able to grab some. I think just one more and we are good. Good enough. You can step up here, grab a couple figments, including this bee figment, which is a little bit of a pain because it doesn't behave, but it will cross the rope. Next up, the game will taunt you with this opening here and a nice little figment, but no way to proceed. So step right on out and let the boats take you to this EFG figment over here. A nice little side entrance.
And won't say I never gave you nothing. I got this. Squeeze me.
Targeting is sometimes a little bit weird, but as long as you aim in the general area, your archetype should figure it out. Well, this looks like an office of some kind. And thanks, buddy. You're annoying, but you're helpful in healing.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Finally, someone new to hang out with.
Oh, great. Doubts, and probably enablers. So let's change up our strategy a little bit, because we can have fun with this. Let's see, I want mental connection over here. I do want time bubble. I want pyrokinesis. Now, one of the pins I have is to make enemies take damage when I use mental connection on them, but I didn't properly show off how it works. First is, using mental connection heals me a tiny bit, and also they take some damage over time. Enablers are a pain to attack. They blow you back, and on top of that, I also want to briefly show off, they will dodge your side blasts. Not permanently, but it's enough to really make them a pain.
Now for you and your hat.
So this mental connection pin is fantastically useful. For the rest of the doubts, I can just blow them up. They'll just light on fire.
Nope.
If you want, you can also light the enablers on fire. It's very funny. But that doesn't mean you have to get close to them.
No more rhymes.
And seriously, that mental connection pin works for everything.
Looks like those guys just went out of print. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, collecting evidence. I've got to stop saying that so loudly. Oh,
It's catchy, Raz. Don't bring yourself down. But we've got our usual figments and health pickups. Although, yeah, I'm actually at full health and I didn't even notice it. Seriously, that final mental connection pin is fantastic.
Oh, not this. Are you sure you want to do that? Limbo! Limbo!
Yes, got the duffel bag tag.
Fantastic. We're still not at evidence time though. Because there's a little area back here with destroyable boxes and an interesting little door. In my first playthrough, I didn't know this was here. This is one of the few portals in the game that acts like this, and it brings you to the platform we saw in the distance. Remember it?
Whoa, I'm an airplane!
It brings you to a figment and a second memory vault. Seems like those bee figures happened after all the events with Maligula.
Whoa, I'm an airplane!
Maybe she was protecting herself? Created a new kind of archetype?
Okay, time to
Almost
gather
certainly.
evidence.
Anyhow, we're at the print shop. A new door, more evidence. Ugh. Square paper.
Oh! Yep.
This one's not too difficult. Just if you want to capture all the figments, and you want to do this efficiently, start at the top first.
Now this looks incriminating.
And then enjoy this nice long romp with jumping walls and what looks to be a wasp at the end. Seriously, Cassie's life really revolves around bees and insects. I wonder if that's Compton Bull's influence. I mean, they are really good friends.
Just one more piece of evidence to find. Yep.
One more trail back.
Yep.
And finally, we've got the market. Now's the time, if you haven't captured these figments like I didn't, to go ahead and grab them. You're in the center area, and this is the best place to do it.
Yep.
Finally, for the large figment, just head to the center.
Sound.
You'll then need to grab one of these boats to progress. Do not worry about these thoughts. These stray thoughts are actually just a way to get back if you happen to fall down from a little area we have to get to in just a bit. See, you have to get to this Venus flytrap book, jump on over, and then you'll notice there's a book here with another windmill. If you fall down from that, that's where the stray thoughts return you. Here goes. Whee!
It's you! My best friend! What's your name again?
Two enablers. Two enablers are a pain, but thankfully, there is actually only one enemy for them to enable.
That's enough positivity for now.
Unfortunately, killing one enabler, this means, oh, sorry there. Just means the other will pick up.
Say nice things and happy verse, but enablers just make things worse. Ow! This fish market is clean. For a fish market, I mean. But just dirty enough to have some juicy evidence, I'll bet.
Catfish will help you grow a beard. Silver carp, big head carp, black carp, grass carp, fish that's past its prime. Catfish will make you smarter. Also have carp accessories, carp sweaters, carp leashes, week old fish. Day-old catfish is even better for you. Carp they haven't named yet. Rotten fish. Come get your catfish. Carp poetry, carp music, terribly old and rotten fish here. Don't eat trash.
They keep going and going and going with their carp and fish things.
For a healthy brain. Carp that looks like octopus, fermented fish.
But they will repeat their lines.
Hi, I'd like some carp.
Don't have any.
What's that on your back?
Plastic samples. I'm just doing test marketing. Tell me, how likely are you to buy carp in the next 10 days?
Somewhat likely.
Thank you for taking our survey. You've automatically been added to our mailing list.
Oh, great. I've got to get some good dirt on fish.
Great, even in someone else's mind. I'm not immune to surveys.
Hi, I'd like some carp.
Don't
And this
have
will
any.
repeat.
Extremely likely.
Thank you for taking our survey. You've
Yep.
automatically been added to our mailing list.
Okay.
Sadly, I don't think I feel like being on a mailing list.
Sorry, but why would anybody want to buy rotten fish?
Listen, all the fish in this market is rotten. I'm the only one telling you the truth.
Fair enough.
Aw.
Hey, what's a panda bear doing in a fish market?
Buying fish just like everybody else. Duh.
Yeah, I mean, get with the program, Raz.
I'll have some catfish, please.
One catfish-ish coming up.
Catfish-ish?
It's so close to catfish, you can't taste the difference.
Never mind.
Catfish here. Carp extract, past its
You know, these are fascinating little insights to how Cassie feels about where she grew up.
flat feet. Carp
You can kind of get the idea of what kind of country this was.
Ah, my catfish is
Some
bothered.
Eastern Asian country.
And easy to...
Possibly Hong Kong, even.
Wait, come get your carp.
If you use clairvoyance on one of the three vendors,
Catfish will make you taller. Carp keychains, fermented fish.
we are just money to them.
I don't need carp. Carp is
A
garbage.
cheap and easy grab.
Carp air freshener.
Let's just move on to
Past
the
its
evidence.
prime, My fish.
Ooh. This one is just scribbles.
Yep. Ho!
It's also slightly more annoying to pick up the figments in this area compared to the others. Still, if you can do it ahead of time and just save yourself the trouble, I'd say do it. If you have to come back to the level for any reason, which we almost certainly will, it's nice to have the figments in the evidence section collected just so you don't have to actually go through all the trouble figuring out where
This
they
looks
are.
like evidence of something. I think that's all the evidence Cassie needs.
The evidence is considered part of the overarching market, print shop, and cannery area. Clear these out, and you'll just have a better time.
I got all the evidence I need. Better bring it back to Cassie quick.
Fantastic.
That's it. I think I've collected every figment in this mine.
We're not going back quite yet, since we just got the tag and the duffel bag is literally right there. That's one less thing to clean up later. Are we good? Yeah. Need for wanton property destruction has been satisfied, evidence has been stolen, and we're no closer to getting fish. Let's go get Counterfeiter on our side.
That's all the evidence we could get. Think it's enough?
Let me be the judge of that. Oh, yeah. This is some hot dirt right here. We'll be able to blackmail her with this for years.
Blackmail? I thought you were going to arrest her.
What? How's she gonna make the money she needs to pay us from jail?
But if she's not locked up and she finds out I was the one who sent her up the river.
Hey, don't worry. We'll, protect you or something.
Let's beat it. This was a bust.
What? Bust?
It's a bust.
Ew. Not a chapter of which I am particularly proud.
Hey, she was forced into the outlaw life.
Not that part. I just meant... nobody likes a snitch. There you are, all safe and sound again. Thank you, young man. You were a little loud for my liking, but you got the job done.
And now you'll help me with those bees?
Oh, are you scared of bees? Well, I know of one place where you'll feel completely safe.
Hey! Put me down! Of all the double-crossing...
This was all part of the plan.
It was?
Yep. And I thought I was the tricky one. Oh my, we've come to a bad place. No, it's perfect. How is it perfect? Any place is perfect. When we're all together. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. We should never have let her split us up. When we're together, nothing is impossible.
Well, that tears it. I hate to damage a book, of course. But that last line was too corny, even for a motivational speaker.
We're not going to let you control us anymore.
Oh, and which one of you thinks you should be in charge? None of you could stop Maligula. None of you could protect your friends. I am the real Cassiopeia. And I'll show you how we fight off a foreign invader.
Well, we sure are in hot water. Metaphorically, of course. Meet the librarian.
Get ready for the shushing of your life!
Don't worry, real librarians aren't like this. Well, we have a lot to unpack.
Okay, you. Give me your honest opinion.
Never mind the fact that Counterfeiter Cassie apparently, never got protection from the cops and had to leave. But let's talk about the librarian. The librarian starts off summoning an enabler and some sensors.
Look at all these bees.
She will also summon bees. Literally.
Look at them.
Bees, bees, they do as they please. If they don't like you, fall to your knees.
As you can see, the enabler is really annoying because it prevents the boss from being damaged by you or anything you do to it. We're gonna work on it. Let's see. I'm going to want Psyblast. Time Bubble will be useful.
Words from Mind Swarm if I...
And of course,
How many of you little idiots are there?
Mental Connection.
Hey,
them because you were jealous!
You can either use Psyblast, or you can use Telekinesis to throw things at her. And we are in fact going to switch to Telekinesis in a bit.
Here, try this. It's filled with your least favorite kind of ink.
I feel a little dog-eared.
Causing her enough damage will make her go down.
Open so I can work on her from
Phase
the
1 is
inside.
done, or at least almost done. Conjure up an archetype and send it in.
What's that? That's my cue. Let me in there. I'll see if I can write a better ending to this story.
What's going on? Who's in here?
Hello, Cassie.
You? The self-righteous little writer? What are you doing in here?
We writers are most effective when we get inside someone's head.
Ah!
No, not this again!
For phase 2, let's switch up our powers a little bit. We're going to start using telekinesis.
Here is a little positivity.
Now you may have noticed that the other Cassie archetypes helped us by sending an item down.
Armed and honest little creature!
These items will do extra damage when thrown at Cassie.
Let's have no more throwing things!
Librarian Cassie can also shush you,
Librarians don't actually. Here, Raz, time for
so
violent measures.
make sure you dodge forward, don't get pushed off, and dodge what she throws out.
The book I wanted to try. Somewhere in these shelves.
Finally, Librarian Cassie can summon a whole lot of books and shake you down.
Use what I taught you, Rasputin.
Just remember, you can use your archetype, and if you got the upgrade, he can heal you. Oh. Sad. And you can damage her at any time.
I will silence you. What? I'm just going to take a quick break to make some tea.
My turn, Raz. Get that gate open so I can teach her a lesson. Don't say I never gave you nothing. Got it.
Our projection takes a hell of a long time to walk over there.
Here I go. Class is in session.
I'm not asleep. You're asleep.
When my students fall asleep in class, they get sent to the principal's office.
Oh no, not you.
That's right. Now it's 2-on-1.
Hey, don't forget to count me.
So glad you're here.
You've seen all the major attacks that she has to give you,
Throwing things in a library?
so now
What did that
all that's left is to round out the last round, get rid of any enablers she sends out,
read this book? That was uncalled for. And you.
no matter how much she dislikes it, and keep up the attack.
Ow.
Of course, make sure to dodge the bees.
Through that.
I hear those bees are a real
Painful.
stinger.
You know respect for what was that?
Got me out of many a jam.
I don't know how to put this any more.
Oh, archetype, get out of the way.
Proper one and a kisser, kid.
Important to note, the weapons that the other Cassies throw are not one-hitters. They might be if you've done enough damage, like so.
We got him on the run.
Get that gate open, kid, and I'll bust this whole crooked operation.
All that's left is one final archetype use, and let's deal with the end.
Look, over there.
Time to finish this.
Okay, time for the money maker.
Oh no. No, no, no. Something's not right.
In fact, you could say something stinks.
You! Oh, no. I can't handle all three of you at once.
That's kind of the point. Ready, gals? I'm ready. Together now!
Ah!
I can't believe I failed. Again! I guess I'm not the real Cassie. Yes, you are. And so am I. Me too. Mostly when we need money. Hey, I'm pretty good in a fight. You might have noticed.
Hi. Are you the real Cassie?
Not sure. But I'm sure she's in here somewhere. Now then, did you say something about my bees? Oh my. They really aren't behaving, are they? That's it. I'm all out of bee puns, I promise.
Think you can do something about them?
I'll try, but I feel like I've lost a little control of them. Oh, how I wish my old partner were here.
I think they just need a nap.
Oh, Bully! How did you know I needed you?
A little bird told me. Oh, sorry, I should say 3 little bees.
Well then, think we can get this swarm to stand down?
I do. Bedtime for bees. So, how's production?
Jars of honey and no one to give it to. Come on.
Okay, scary part's done. Now I just have to get rid of those vines somehow.
That's it for the bees. We have helped Cassiopeia deal with her little internal problem, regain her aspects, reintegrate all her archetypes, and she and Compton Boole have found each other again. They are, in fact, right nearby. As we go see them, I just want to opine a little bit on Cassiopeia's situation. She obviously had a lot of doubt, and a lot of self-censorship, and a lot of bad habits that enabled those two. But after Maligula, everyone was hurt. But Cassie so far is definitely one of the more complex minds we've seen, and she did acknowledge a lot of her issues, even if she did get held up by a few bees.
Hey, can you guys help me get those big vines off of the astrolabe?
Sorry, but plants are Bob Zanotto's area of expertise.
Yes, I've always found them rather thorny.
Oh, Bully!
Oh god, everyone's a punster here. But I'm one to talk. You can try to ask them again.
So, you can't help me with the vines?
You're going to have to talk to Bob in his greenhouse, I'm afraid.
He won't talk to us.
Yep. Not gonna help. Well, that's Cassiopeia. Next time on Psychonauts 2, we're going to go up to Bob's greenhouse and see if we can get Bob Zanotto to change his mind and help us out. Possibly with the help of a friendly little vine. See you next time.